What is up, Magic Gamers, and welcome back to Magic Game World. We're about to dive headfirst into one of the most legendary franchises in gaming history, Grand Theft Auto. So many of you have asked, which GTA should I play? Which one's the best for me? Well, guess what? We're gonna break it all down, from the old school classics right up to what we can expect from the absolute monster that will be Grand Theft Auto 6. You ready? Let's do this. Alright, let's rewind the tape a bit. First up, the OGs, Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2. Now, these are your top-down, retro pixel fest chaos simulators. Pure, unadulterated mayhem from a bird's eye view. If you're a gaming historian, love that arcade feel, or just want to see where the madness began, give them a whirl. They're more about high scores and causing citywide panic than deep narratives, but hey, respect to the originals. For most folks now, probably a curious peek rather than a deep dive. Then, bam, everything changed with Grand Theft Auto 3. This, my friends, is where GTA truly became GTA. The first leap into 3D open world, your clawed, silent and deadly, double-crossed in Liberty City. It was groundbreaking. The atmosphere's gritty, and it laid the entire foundation. So, who's this for? If you want to witness the birth of the modern open world genre, appreciate a darker, more moody crime story, and don't mind the graphics that are, from 2001, but still got that charm, GTA 3 is a must-play history lesson that's still a blast. Next, we're cruising to the slick, neon-soaked 80s with Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Oh, Vice City, you beautiful beast. Think Miami Vice, Scarface rolled into one with an unbelievable 80s soundtrack that's worth the price of admission alone. You're Tommy Vercetti, voiced by the legend Ray Liotta, rest in peace. Building your empire. The vibe is immaculate. Who's gonna love this? If the 80s, the music, the fashion, the cars, that whole pastel aesthetic is your jam, this is your game, period. The story is fantastic, becoming a kingpin is super satisfying, it's pure style, baby. Alright, brace yourselves for the one many call the GOAT, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Shit, here we go again. This game wasn't just big, it was monstrous. 3 distinct cities, sprawling countryside, deserts. You're CJ, back in the hut, pulled into a massive saga of loyalty, betrayal, and gang life. RPG elements like working out, eating, customizing CJ, gang wars, flying planes, even a jetpack. It had everything. Who's it for? If you want sheer scale, a compelling story that feels like a movie, endless side activities, and that unmistakable early 90s West Coast flavor, San Andreas is essential. It's an epic. Still holds up like a champ. Then the franchise jumped into the HD era with Grand Theft Auto 4. Things got a bit more serious here, a bit more grounded. Welcome back to a reimagined, grittier Liberty City through the eyes of Nico Bellic, an Eastern European immigrant chasing that elusive American dream, which, spoiler, involves a lot of crime. The physics engine Euphoria was revolutionary, ragdolls for days, and the story was much more mature, nuanced. Who's gonna dig this? If you prefer a darker, more realistic for GTA story with complex characters and appreciate incredible physics and a world that feels incredibly detailed and lived in, GTA 4 is your ticket. Plus, its DLCs, The Lost and Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony, are absolutely top tier. And that brings us to the current king, the behemoth, Grand Theft Auto 5. Still breaking records, this one. 3 protagonists, Michael, Franklin, and the glorious psycho Trevor, their lives intertwining in the sprawling, sun-drenched Los Santos. Epic heists, insane attention to detail, a massive, vibrant world, and of course Grand Theft Auto Online, which is basically a whole separate universe of chaos and fun. Who's this for? Honestly, pretty much everyone who likes action games. If you want the most modern, polished, feature-packed Grand Theft Auto experience, this is it. The story's a wild ride, switching characters is genius, and the sheer amount of stuff to do is mind-boggling. Plus, if you want to dive into an ever-evolving online world with your crew, Grand Theft Auto Online will eat your life. In a good way. It's the ultimate sandbox. And now, the one you've all been waiting for, Grand Theft Auto 6. Holy moly, Magic Gamers. That trailer? We're heading back to Vice City, or Leonida as the state is officially called, and for the first time in a mainline GTA 3D game, a female protagonist, Lucia, alongside her partner in crime. So, what's it gonna be like? Look, it's Rockstar. They don't just make games, they create events. Expect graphics that will melt your eyeballs, detail that will make you question reality, a world so alive, so immersive, it'll be unlike anything we've ever seen. They're always pushing boundaries. Think next-level AI, physics that make you go whoa, and a story that'll have us all hooked. That Bonnie and Clyde dynamic looks spicy. It's slated for 2025, and you just know it's going to be a cultural phenomenon. It's going to be the game everyone is talking about, probably for years. The hype is beyond real. Whew! So, there you have it, Magic Gamers. A whirlwind tour of the GTA universe. Brought to you, I'm Magic Game World. GTA 1 and 2, for the retro lovers and historians. GTA 3, first seeing where the 3D revolution began. Vice City, if you bleed 80s neon and killer tunes. San Andreas for an epic, sprawling 90s saga. GTA 4 for a grittier, more mature, story-driven experience. GTA 5 for the ultimate modern sandbox and online madness. And GTA 6, well, that's the future and it looks absolutely mind-blowing. Which GTA is your all-time favorite? Which one are you going to jump into next? And how hyped are you for GTA 6? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane and want to see more awesome gaming content from Magic Game World, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe to Magic Game World so you don't miss a single upload. Thanks for hanging out, Magic Gamers. Until next time, keep it legendary and don't get busted.